Send it, bro. Send it. I know. It'll wear you out, won't it? All right. Another update for the skid steer. What we have is... dang. I forget what I updated last time. We got this plate mounted on there. And Wilson welded everything. So we just stitch welded it. I say he stitch welded it. That part there was on top of here. It was silly for it to be sticking up there, so we just cut it off of here and put it up here for bracing purposes. Stiffen that up a little bit because a lot of that, tilt back and pressure is right there. So then these holes we cut because you can't see over the top of the edge to see your cut edge. So we cut the holes, you can see the cut edge through there. Same as the other hole. Got the quick attach done. What else did we get done? We got the heater mounted. It's going, and it really warms you up. This is an extra little... I know what I said before, but so far that's where we're staying. Next to do is fix that slop. No big deal. Right now we're working on the lights. And light there. Get another one here. We've got the switch bank for lights, fan. What'd you do? Find grease? Absolutely. This thing is covered in grease still. One of the switches will be continuous hydraulic flow. So auxiliary hydraulics are still going on this. Got to put it on this handle somehow, but it just has momentary buttons to where you click. So that goes on your handle, and then you got momentary buttons. So open clamp, close clamp, or however you got it wired, plumbed, whatever. So if we wire it into one of those switches, then you hit the switch, and if you have, say, a broom or a rotary mower or a backhoe, it'll send continuous hydraulics to there, and you don't have to sit there and hold the button. And going for the sketchy 5-gallon bucket lift. It's a good idea. And here's my hoarding special. There was no filter of any sort going on the blower motors for that heater, and it was sucking all the leaves and debris and pushing it into the radiator part. Ooh, man, wipe that grease off, dude. That's gonna transfer everywhere. That's where it comes from, right there. So, anyhow, this was the back of a lawn chair, and cut it off, and it's like a sock that goes over the top of that, and now we got some type of filtration go on there. Send it, bro. Send it. I know. It'll wear you out, won't it?
Oh, I'm sliding.
You're going down for sure. We did find out alternator was bad, and it was actually lifetime warranty, and the warranty was 20 something years ago, but 22. Hey, 22 years ago, and they honored the warranty. Napa here local honored the warranty. So all I got to pay is the shipping, because it had to come from Florida. That was the only one left in the United States. Doesn't matter. I got it. Hey, success. And So wiring is the next thing, because we're doing the lights just temporary, just because it's some fun project. Get done something quick, satisfying job. Once we get onto the wiring, we got a fuse block to put in, solenoid to put in. That way everything is more key switch operated, fused, and yeah, heck, I just figured out that this is a 1980 machine, and wiring on this was super simple. The last thing I want to tell you was we found another oil leak. Solved all the leaks. Found the last one, I hope. And it was the main seal. Right down there. The main seal. Coming off the crank. Oh, thanks. You still might not be able to see it, but somewhere down in there, the very bottom, is the crank seal. And crank seal is like, it's an exterior seal. I think we can take off the pulley and dig that old seal out and slide the new one in, tap it in. That'll work. And if that's the case, hallelujah. We're just losing a little bit of antifreeze and whatever. So hopefully that's what it is. Oh, we had a hole, not a hole, but a dent in this rim. Where'd it go? Right here. There's a dent. So that's puckered out just a little bit right there, and that was letting a leak in the bead. So whenever the wheel would come around, psst, and psst, 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 every time it would go around, leak a little bit of air. Any help? You got this?
Getting there.
All right. I know you got this. I'm busy over here. Yeah, the seat. We went back to rigid mount on the seat. Oh, that was the other thing. There's pins that will drop into the socket or the sprocket, sorry, of the drive wheels for the emergency brake, parking brake, not emergency, just parking brake. But those, some reason, are not engaging. That's another thing to figure out, but we're going to figure that out whenever we have the auxiliary hydraulics going into it. So that is the latest update. That's all the oxygen I have to spend on this. Once we get a little bit further, I'll give you another update. Well, guess what? It is time for another update on the skid steer. So this has been, oh gosh, maybe 2-3 weeks since last update, maybe longer. I know I've had a little break from posting, but yeah, things happen and things don't happen. So I don't think I've had enough exciting things happen in the past several weeks, month, whatever, for you guys to even care to see. I did some more tree work, and yeah, you guys don't really care to see the tree work. I don't know, just a bunch of repairs and miscellaneous things, and haven't really done anything, but a lot of work has been going into this skid steer. Wilson and I, mainly Wilson, has been really going at it. And from our last update to present update, I trying to remember all the things that happened, but the heater works, awesome, love that. The main crank seal down here, it was leaking oil. So that fan blows air this direction through the radiator, and it was basically just sucking that engine oil out of there and blowing it right onto the radiator. That's why that radiator was so caked, and that won't work because any dust, debris blows through this way, gets stuck to that oil on the radiator, and no more airflow through the radiator. So the cool thing is, when we took this off, which we had a good amount of work to get this off, had to heat that up, and we're able to get that off of there. Anyhow, that seal come off fairly easy. New seal went on fairly easy. What's up, dude? That's Luna. Then we're able to, I mean, we spent quite a bit of time. We spent quite a bit of time on that radiator trying to get that thing cleaned out. Probably, I don't know, maybe 2 hours of soaking with engine degreaser and this other coil cleaner for AC units. That's a very good degreaser. And blast and soak and blast and soak. Anyway, got that almost back to new. So glad for that. No more oil residue on it. So hoping that fixes that issue. The other one that we fixed was, I noticed that the original, okay, that's the original thermostat. This is the new thermostat that I bought because I figured if we're that far into it, might as well change the thermostat because, yeah, why not? Turns out it was they're rated for 180 degrees. And the temperature gauge, because we put new gauges in, temperature gauge was running like a 190 to 200 range. I'm like, that's just too hot. I don't like that. And you put the temperature probe on the engine case, and it was about the same, about 190, 193, somewhere around in there. So I'm like, okay, the gauge is reading correctly. So when we had this apart a second time, I was looking at it. So if you look at this area here compared to that area there, that's how much more opening and flow that thing has. That's the older one. So I put a heat gun on that old one, and you could watch it open as it got hot, and then once it cooled down, it closed. So yeah, it verified works. So hoping that's what getting this one out of there changes. What else we do? Oh, yeah, that was a big deal. Somebody has been in here and messed with somebody's been in here and messed with the diesel injection pump, and it's right there. And there's a procedure to get that thing timed, because it's timed with gears on the engine, timed with the up and down motion of the cylinders, and once one of them, the number one cylinder, gets to 8 degrees before top dead center, there's a sight glass on that needs to be lined up. There's 2 little hash marks in there that get lined up. Anyway, we spent quite a bit of time to get that aligned, and in the process I had the valve cover off and adjusted the lash on those the valves and the rockers. So now all those are adjusted. I haven't started it yet. I'm waiting on Wilson. We'll probably start it here in the next day or two and see how that rolls. And then what was the other thing we did? Oh, we put lights on. These are the lights that we put on. This is a crash bar to stop any, big branches coming from hitting that. We still got some more work to do. We were pressed on time. He had to go to work, so we're gonna clean that up, make that look a little prettier. We got these lights put on the front here. He painted these handlebars, made those look a little more obvious. Yes, it's not professional. Don't care. We're talking functionality here. Got these handles, the slop taken out of them, and holy moly, that is quite the difference. Before, when you were going out, you were crashing your hand on that side because there was so much slop in it. And then once you're working with it, it would go clunk. And yeah. There's the gauges. I don't remember if I showed you guys that or not, but yep, they all light up. This is a low fuel light right there. Right here's the heater. Oh yeah. Don't mind that. We've had this seat in and out and crushed all that. Fine. No big deal. So, there. And, oh, we put a mirror in here so you could see behind you. We got the switch bank mounted, but that's another whole episode of wiring everything. We got to get wires to this so we can control the lights. Where did, oh, right here. This is just dangling there for the, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I did post a video, what was it? Oh, it was a YouTube short, I think. May have been a TikTok. I think it was a TikTok. That I had that, or Wilson was driving it outside. It was raining. It was dark. It was a pretty cool video. Check it out, American Hayman on TikTok. Other than that, I think that's about it. Another update on that. I know. I hope you guys care because this is really fun for me. I haven't been videoing the process of doing all the work, and it's more for Wilson and I to work together and, you know, have that learning experience for both of us. I enjoy it tremendously. I hope he does. I'm pretty sure he does. But that's, I don't know, a little more private for me. Hope you guys stick around. I know I'm not posting much, but hey. Alright, we lost power. Got the generator going. That's the noise. Right now it's our first trial fire up of all of our adjustments. So this is with the stop out so it don't fire up, and we gotta make sure it doesn't make any noise. Clank, 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 bang, whatever. And then after that we'll see if it actually fires and does not throw a bunch of smoke out the back. So I gotta keep my ear up there. You guys stay right here. Okay, contact. Ready? Yeah. Sounds good, go ahead. Change that thermostat. That sounds much better. Yeah. Lower again, probably right. Well, it'll smooth out when it runs longer. Yeah. But yeah. I think we're good. We just got a little antifreeze leak because I changed the thermostat and I just used RTV, and apparently it wanted to leak right there. So dang it, sucks, but whatever. I got a new gasket. We'll just change that out quick.